I was live, but I was not live. And I did put also the countdown timer, but I was not live. But now I am. Hi and welcome. Welcome, everyone. So I'm going to say it once again. Welcome to Friday Night Live, where my technologists do not want to cooperate with me again. And I will tell you all about it. But first, a few words about today's subject. Yes, today we're taking a break from websites and WordPress and everything. Today, I want to talk about live streaming and Twitch and YouTube because I've been inspired by this about this subject because of the recent events, which I am following it as a consumer. I'm not a big time streamer or anything, and I'm live streaming with you guys here in our own little gang, company, fellowship. What do you call it? Friends, and but I wanted to talk about, I want to discuss and say my opinions and hopefully, get some feedback from you and everything. Now, let me see. The lightning is okay. Oh, I don't have my PlayStation lights on. Let me fix that. Of course, I'm wearing my soft pants. As usual. Yes. And and I wanted to have also, of course, let me tell you about my technology issues here. So I have the camera, right? Which I'm not using it right now because I'm holding it here. Yes. And the thing is that the battery, I have been, so I purchased a battery charger and an extra battery, which is not the official, it was like a different brand. But I don't know, it doesn't get the battery, this one doesn't get charged. Like I can leave it on for hours and hours and hours. But whenever I put it back, it says battery exhausted. And now I put the official, the Sony, to the charger, which it seems that it was working. Now the battery is exhausted again. So I couldn't connect it because if I want to live stream to use that, I mean, it gets power while I have it connected to the computer, of course. But if it's completely exhausted, then I cannot open it and for a few seconds to choose the streaming function. So that's not happening today. What's happening today is me streaming with my webcam. So, welcome everyone. So, as I said, yes, today we're going to talk about live streaming in general. Γεια σου, Christy. Γεια σου. Καλώς την international chat. You are the only one. So, I might as well speak Greek. Έρχεσαι κάθε φορά στα live, σε βλέπω, Christy, σε ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Λοιπόν, so, yes, live streaming. So, what I was saying, well, while I was not live and I thought I was live, is that I got inspired from the recent events of Twitch's big names, Twitch streams, which I didn't really know all of them, moving over to YouTube. And of course, I was aware when Harry Seller did that switch, and I have been following also. And he has been talking about the advantages and disadvantages and what's wrong with Twitch. And me, as a consumer of the content on Twitch, I haven't streamed, well, I have streamed on Twitch, guys and girls, like, I don't know, back in 2014 15 with my friend Ada, where are you? Like ages ago, for fun, of course, like for fun. I wanted to see what is this thing, this sweets thing, tweets, not sweets, Twitch. But I never got the hang of it. I had my baby shortly after that period. I was pregnant, so there was no time to live stream games on tweets. But I have done that. But I mainly have consumed content, of course, on Twitch and on YouTube. But I'm mostly on YouTube. But the recent events of people moving from Twitch to YouTube and the reasons behind it, me as a consumer and as a content creator on YouTube, has made me, I have thoughts and opinions. And, I am also watching big YouTubers expressing their opinions. And I got inspired by them. That's why I wanted to talk about this today. You probably, if you are into this brand, you probably know Devin Nash. He has a great channel and he's talking about those things. So many big streamers from Twitch has left the platform, or for YouTube they have made the switch. And as far as I understood it, from what I understood, is like their contract was not renewed, or YouTube gave them more money or something in that direction. But it has been for a while, for a year, maybe more, before my understanding, before I was aware of it. uh, Big streamers, small streamers, they have been complaining about how Twitch is behaving and how the platform is not helping streamers, to get the exposure they would need, in compared to YouTube. That you have the search function, you have the discoverability there. And as Harris Heller has many times talked about it, advantage of Twitch is the whole community in the chat. You have the beats, you have the donations, you have the subscriptions, and all those things. That it's a fun thing going on, a fun community thing, function, feature, which YouTube doesn't have at the moment. But isn't that a matter of time? Don't we all realize that YouTube is working on those things strategically, and they're building the platform? They're seeing how it's going to develop. And of course, they have a what is the word now? Like a long term plan for how they want to expand the platform, and taking over people from Twitch. People are going to move more and more from Twitch to on YouTube. It's my opinion. And it is from me. I'm not talking as a live streamer right now, I'm talking as a consumer. It's easier for me to see, to be on YouTube more, because I do watch a lot of YouTube. I am watching a lot of business related videos. I've talked many times about Gary V, and I'm watching also The Future, Chris Doe a lot. It's interesting in like serious things, educational material, tutorials, stuff like that. So it's easier for me to be in this platform. And when I want to, chill out, I search for something gaming, or I have my subscription and I go to my favorite gamers, or I get when people I'm following are streaming. Of course, you can go directly to gaming streaming, but find it easier, seamless. Seamless is the correct word. Yes, it's easier for me, and since I'm already there, I do enjoy it. I don't have to change from my browser. I'm in one platform. Is it going to be a monopoly? I don't know. I don't think so, because there are many streaming. We have Facebook as well. Facebook, I think, is also going strong, and it's going to be strong. But Twitch feels like it's losing ground, and I want to know your opinion as well. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. For gamers, Twitch, I guess, is the number one platform nowadays, or at least so far up to now, but it's going to change. And what I wanted to talk about, the whole thing with Twitch and YouTube, is something that Devin Nass has talked about in his most recent video, which I encourage you to go and watch it as well. I mean, if you are into the live streaming, if you're watching Twitch people, creators, you probably know Devin Nash. I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. He has great videos, and his most recent video was talking about the mental health, amongst other things, of Twitch streamers. And it is something that Twitch kind of encourages long hours streams. Like, the more you stream, the better it is for you to be discovered. And of course, that takes a toll on you. I mean, it is like every other work. It is a task. In the beginning, it's always fun. Yes, I'm going to live stream games, my favorite game. But after a while, it becomes a job if you are successful, and not in a bad way. But, it's something that, okay, you have found something that you enjoy doing, and you're doing it to sustain yourself, and you are one of the lucky ones that have done a great job, and you have an income from that. But it's kind of that is demanding your time, like, more and more. It's like sucking a lot of time, whereas YouTube, it is mainly like a search engine, and you can search for a game, and you will get many content creators, whereas, and you'll get suggestions. I guess it is still working on how to promote the streaming mostly, and I'm not an expert yet. Just saying it from my point of view. But I do see many big time streamers, gamers, that they do suffer from mental health. It's a thing. It's a real thing, and it's not a first world problem. Well, it could be. I mean, it's up to you to stop, but you don't have to do it, I guess. But it's not that I don't think of it as that easy, because if you decide that that could be your main kind of occupation, if you have reached that level that you make an income, you cannot just quit. I mean, you don't go to a job and then you say, I quit. Well, of course you can say that, but if you have people depending on you, or if you have made life changes due to that kind of income, you have to continue, because you need to continue making money. And it is a thing. I have written here, Devina's mental health is, I want to talk about that. And I have written also the entertaining factor. Yes. It's also about what kind of content is popular. And I want to talk about, I mean, we all think we have stopped watching TV, right? I have stopped watching TV as much. I mean, yeah, the news. Yes, but I don't watch TV at all. And even the news, I read the news online. I'm from Greece. I read Greek news online, the newspapers. I live in Sweden. I read the news on the phone here. And sometimes, occasionally, yes, I watch news on TV, but sometimes I go to their YouTube channel to see the latest news broadcast, right? So, but what we like about YouTube and Twitch and those platforms is the authenticity. We relate to the content creators. Maybe you relate with me, or I definitely relate with many of the people I'm watching. That's why I'm following them. So, but in order to be successful, of course, if you want to have followers and to build an audience and make a career out of it, I'm not making a career out of it. I'm just enjoying it and having fun. And I will talk more about it as well. I'm making a note also. Hope I remember to talk about this. Yes, I have to write down things, otherwise I forget them. Yes, so if you want to grow a channel, tweets, YouTube, whatever, you need to be entertaining. And it's like, if you want to make it on YouTube, it's like two things that you need to think of. If you are offering like education, value of some sort, or entertainment, which is also considered value. For some, entertainment is value. But those are like the biggest things, the biggest two subjects or genres that you want to start from there, like education or entertainment. And that's the thing also with Twitch. And if you are, I mean, if I bump into a live streamer that's like, yes, sitting here and doing nothing, just playing a game, I do that myself as well. I can sit in front of my computer and play my game and, don't speak and don't have to do anything. But what attracts us to streamers is, the way they interact and they talk and they're fun and everything. And it's not easy to be like that every day. Maybe for some people it's natural and that is amazing for them. But if you are streaming and if you have to stream for 6 or 8 hours a day, because that's what Twitch demands in a way from you in order to make you more successful, to increase your uh, discoverability, or to increase the chances of people finding you and enter your stream and buy a subscription on your channel and things like that, and beats and everything else, then you need to be online for a long time. But it's not sustainable always. YouTube, I think, in my opinion, and this is what Devin Nas was talking about, and I found myself agreeing with that opinion, is that YouTube doesn't have that. You can live stream, I mean, if someone wants to search about, let's talk about Twitch and YouTube, they will find my video, hopefully. Maybe not the top result yet, but hopefully they will find so I am discoverable. I have a video and it's going to be there. On Twitch, it's going to disappear. So once you live stream, it's like it's gone. It will stay there. I don't know if it stays. It used to be there for 24 hours and then it disappears. So yeah. But YouTube is kind of different. Your content will be there, will be discoverable. And that is a big thing. That is something that probably the big ones, the big streamers that are doing that for many, many hours, uh, they kind of want something more, not relaxing, but more rewarding, or like more streaming friendly, a content creator friendly. So I do understand. And I do understand that YouTube has understood that, and they're making it more attractive for them to go over there. Sometimes I have heard, I don't know the numbers. I should have had the numbers. I haven't made the research. I should have done it. You see, I'm not a professional streamer, but they have done it for less money, even for what they're making on tweets. But if it's less money, but enough money, to sustain themselves, and of course, with their health, mental, physical health, if it's better for them, it is a better deal. I see it, right? Yeah. Yes. And there is something that I was thinking about, the comparison with TV and tweets. I want to discuss that, and I really want your opinion. If you're watching the replay, leave me a comment. If you're watching live, let me know. But why I said before that I don't watch TV, and it has been because I don't, and it has been a discussion. I discuss it here with my boyfriend a lot, with friends, that the channels sometimes they seem like they are stubborn, that they don't want to adapt, because the majority of the people, they are on YouTube, on those online platforms, but you insist on putting huge investments of money in advertisements for TV, or for creating material content that is broadcast on TV, which of course there are people that are going to watch TV. There's always going to be some sort of people that are going to watch TV, but there are some programs that should be transferred, or like they are TV presenters, or people that they have been creating in one way or another content on TV, that they got I don't know, fired, or the contract was terminated for some reason, with good terms or bad terms, doesn't matter. But they have made the change on YouTube, and they have become more successful. I mean, it has happened. So but if, let's say, me, suddenly, for some reason, some magical reason, tomorrow or in a week, I blow up here on YouTube and I become a celebrity, or like I become like shitloads of subscribers, which, thank you if you subscribe, thank you. But what I mean is that people start from their room, right, from their bedroom, from their living room, and they start streaming or creating content, mostly for fun, but also, of course, they have the hope of becoming something, famous or whatever, which is a fun idea. And some people are more anxious into trying to make money from it, which is a bad thing to think like that, but inevitable and very hard to not think like that when you see so many people, successful people, you want to be like them. But that's a different discussion. Hi, Grimskull. Yes, geek. Yes, we're geek here. It's Geek and Sundry from the Geek and Sundry channel. So yes, what I'm talking is, like, let's take, if I become successful in a day or two, or in a week. What's that for the? Yes, he's an angry dude. Yeah, yeah. No, that's why I have him on camera, so I can see him, spot him. So yeah, if if we become successful tomorrow, Grimskull, or in a week, let's say we give it a week, big blow up on YouTube, are we going to be able to handle it? No. I'm making the comparison between tweets and mental health and TV. I want to go to TV and say my opinion, because there is a lot of toxicity and a lot of negativity. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know what I mean. I mean, also with the numbers, the superficial kind of success, the numbers and the views, and all those things. Um, are you following Devin Nash? Do you watch his videos? I really enjoyed his videos. That's why I got inspired, and I want to talk about this today. His most recent about mental health, amongst other things. He has been talking about the recent moves from tweets to YouTube. because I have been considering tweet for a while, but I don't think I'm going to do it just, for the fun of it. But I'm like, nah, I'm going to stay here. YouTube, right? YouTube family. Uh, yes, yes, he's great. I really enjoy his content. Like, he has great ideas and opinions. I mean, he has been in the business, of course. He has learned this field, and I do appreciate his opinions and value his opinions. So make the comparison. So you have a TV persona that is famous. You take someone, usually TV presenters. Let's take the case of, like, usually some model or some actor that they go to TV and they became even bigger. I'm making the relation here with the Greek TV. But those people, they have a team behind them that supports them in a way. Yeah. If you want to wear a bikini and put up there's a juicy, no, no, yes, yes, but I'm not talking about that only. I mean, there are gamer girls, like girls, gamers, that they're dressed not with bikinis, like, just, that they just want to have fun, with a t-shirt, a hoodie, I don't know, clothes covered, that not provocative or in that sense. But of course, there are always going to be some negativity, and not only girls. Of course, men can be also toxic with each other, like, oh, you're fracking loser or noob, whatever. I don't know. Yes, and it is like, it will happen, and the more you explode, the bigger you become. It will happen. Like, it is a matter of mathematics. It's when it will happen, and the more exposure you get, the more viewership you get. Someone Hi, George. You're not late. You're perfect. So the more exposure you get, the more chances increase. You increase your chances of getting negativity and toxic, bullying, cyberbullying, and all those things. And of course, women have been uh, experiencing that a lot, regardless of what they wear. I think, in my opinion, regardless of what they do, regardless of what they play, someone will say something. And the streamer is by themselves. If I explode, if I blow up, I'm by myself. The TV people, which we're talking, I'm making the comparison because they're both in the entertainment, I would say entertainment. I'm watching Twitch or YouTube because I relate more, and I have dropped the TV because it's not as authentic, or the whole fake thing, everything's perfect. But those people, of course, they get negative feedback and stalkers and everything. But I think there is more of a team behind that TV persona that you put out there, hair, makeup, stylist, everything. So there is some sort of disassociation, maybe, I don't know. But me, if, let's say, I explode with millions of views and suddenly, and toxicity, and I have to do that to sustain myself because I have an income, and because of that income I have made life decisions, bought a house, stuff like that, made a family, whatever. I have to keep doing that. But takes a toll on your mental health if you don't have a group of people. The big ones have a team, hopefully, I don't know. And what Grimskull says, yes, but it's harder to compete in that arena. Not saying you couldn't, but it may be a bit harder. No discoverability on tweets. Those that are successful already have a following. Yes, totally agree. Totally agree. That's why I said, I don't know if you had, if you were early to hear what I said, that I do understand why more and more streamers from tweets, they're going to YouTube, because Twitch has never done anything about discoverability, and I have been hearing people complaining about the lack of discoverability. Discoverability, I said it for a long time. Like, they should have fixed it. Hi, Robert. Welcome. What is your opinion, people? Do you think that Twitch is going to stop existing? I wrote it on Facebook. I feel that YouTube, maybe in a year or two, because I think they're going for the long run, and maybe they don't have they're going to take their good time into building a platform that is going to kill, in a way, Twitch. I think kill, like, yeah, unless Twitch does something, or if they're doing something in the background that we don't know, and they will come up with a different business plan, I guess. I don't know. But I wanted to make that comparison between. This is my opinion. I got inspired by that video of Devi Nas when he was mentioning the mental health, and also, the whole stalkers. Which, okay, if you have a stalker, doesn't matter what you're doing. The stalker is a dangerous thing to happen, and it should be the police should be involved and things like that. Yeah, fitness is a great source of iron. It is, yes. But I wanted to make that comparison, as I said, between the TV and the tweets, because the tweets people, the streamers, it's a lot of pressure for one person when you have so many. If we take the big ones, millions of views, that you either need a great personality, tough personality that you have built, that you have trained yourself, or you have some sort of support to help you handle that, because it's not easy to have to deal with you yourself with. Um, a big audience, that in that audience there's going to be some idiots, negative, toxic comments. So I do understand the mental health issue, and I do understand why tweets is not healthy if it demands for you, in a way, if demand is a correct word, that or encourage or rewards people that are streaming more and more and more. No, stream for a couple of hours, I guess 2 3 hours, and then because if you are a streamer and you are a big name and you have made a brand out of yourself, it's not only the streaming. You need hours. Like, if it's the full time, your full time profession that you have made it, yes, and good for you. There are more things to do if you want to run it as a business. You need to take care of your streaming, of course. You need equipment. You need to create marketing material around you, social media, make some videos out of it, edit videos, make the VODs, make thumbnails, stuff like that. Yeah. Thanks, Robert. Yes, I'm talking about the whole streaming, tweets, YouTube thing situation. And but in on the other side, when we have the TV and the TV personas, I'm not defending the TV. It is some thought that I have. Like, people on TV, they do have. It is a group of people that are taking care of that person that is on camera. That person that is on camera, their only job is, not only they are involved in the whole process, but you know that you have a publicist most of the times, or someone that is taking care of the PR and the social media. Some people are taking care of the social media themselves, of course, but it's different. The streamers, they start by themselves. They have to go, in order for them to have a team, someone to take care of them, or in those things to help them, they need to build to go there. I don't know. That's my opinion. What do you think? Maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree. I don't know. So in that, after that, with my explanation, I do understand why big streamers will suffer from, stress, burnout, and all those things, and the negativity. You have to be very thick-skinned. Some people are, and they don't care, and good for them. And if I can give an advice, if someone will ever hear me, it's like, yeah, you need to have a thick skin, grow thick skin. Don't ignore them. Ignore them. It's like the films. I remember a video with what's his name? Oh my god, what's his name? Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck. Yeah, when he made Batman, that they showed him. You see how they're taking care of things. They showed him comments that people have made for other actors when they are offered them a new role, the negative comments that they received in advance, before, when it was announced that he or she is going to play that character, and the positive feedback they got after the film was out. And he was, I don't know where he was on one of those late night shows. I don't remember which one. And he said that they showed him that as well, that be prepared for the negativity. So those people, they have a group taking care of them. The streamers, we don't. I don't. Well, I have like you guys here, so, and it's the most positive company that I could ask for. But you know what I mean. They have a lot of idiots in their group, and it's not much we can do about it. The only thing we can do is spread awareness and like don't be mean on streamers. I mean, what are you going to achieve? What is it like? You want to show yourself, you want to show that you are smarter than the streamer, or you know better, or you know something more? Like, oh, you are that and that and that. Why? Because are you better? If you're better, show it instead of saying it, you know? Mm. That was my notes. And yeah, I made a note also here that the burnout is real. And I kind of not experienced, and I haven't gotten a burnout, but I have gotten the feeling that, oh my god, I need to make videos, I need to make content, I need to live stream because I need people to discover me, I need to hit those numbers, I need, what have I done? I don't have the time to produce a great video, so I don't have a lot of views and stuff like that. We have each other, find our people, yes, but the more popular one becomes, you know, the more chances that person has of attracting idiots as well. But the for young streamers or new content creators that they want, that they aspire to be, we, well, no, I have decided to take it easy and just do it for fun because I felt the burnout in a way, like not burn. I was tired. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy making videos for YouTube, and I will not stop that. But I have, there were a few weeks earlier that I was kind of, that was the only thing I was thinking. And I was like, okay, this cannot go on. It's not healthy. And you see, I have like, I don't know, 200, what does it say? 231 subscribers is like not even 500. And I have like 20 and 30 views on my videos, which is like tiny, it's nothing. So I said, okay, take it easy, just do it for fun. And for the Friday live shows to hang out with your online friends here. But I do understand that it can be a factor of stress and mental health for people that they want to do that professionally. I mean, we see that it's fun, and it is fun if it's something that we really enjoy doing. But if you want to do it professionally, if you want to do it professionally as a job, there are many things to think about, and it's not just going in front of the camera, which is the main thing. But you need to treat it as a business. I mean, what source of income are you going to generate from that? So, but I'm not going to go there because I am not going there. This is fun. So, but with that said, this is all comes back to the whole mental thing, and I do support and I do understand why people want to leave Twitch because it's not sustainable, as I said earlier. You cannot stream for hours and hours just because Twitch wants you to. Otherwise, you're not discovered. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. So it is not fair for them to ask that. They don't ask that directly, but indirectly, the platform, if you want to do that, you have to do that for hours and hours. And no, it is not doable. So if you're considering, I say stick to YouTube. We stick here. Yeah. And work on your keywords, work on your title keywords. Let the search engines do their job. Something that doesn't exist on Tweets. Yes, yes. And that is what I wanted to discuss today. Can I say something completely relevant? Like completely relevant now, if we cover that. Of course, I want to hear your opinion, if you have any thoughts, if you agree or disagree. But I have been playing, my God, it's been a long time since I have been gaming. And I have been doing that this week because my son, we have stayed home. He was a bit sick. He's fine. He's healthy now. He had just had some fever as kids having that age. But we stayed home the whole week. And okay, what do we do? Of course, we were watching a lot of YouTube, children friendly, child friendly, family friendly, clean, like videos. I'm always monitoring in a way and checking out what he's watching. And children program also, not only on YouTube, but children program like Nickelodeon, the Swedish version of Nickelodeon or something like that. Yeah. So he has discovered himself on YouTube, a YouTuber, a gamer. His name is, I don't know how to say it, Kindly Kane. I don't know. He must be famous. He has a lot of views, like thousands, millions. I don't know. And he's great. He's amazing and very family friendly and fun. He's so funny. I mean, um, I find him very funny. I couldn't tweet ever since George. No, me neither. We stick to YouTube. So he has been playing a game that is called, I always say it wrong, Feed and Grow Fish. Do you know that? Do you know that? You are a fish and you need to find food to grow and you eat the other fish. It's a small fish, you grow, you eat, and then you end up eating whales. And there's also megalodon, which doesn't exist anymore, of course, but you can become a megalodon. And there are some other, like from the dinosaur era. Yes, we are into dinosaurs as well in this household, of course. And I have been playing that. And guys, my son, he's a natural in playing, and because he sees that, I guess he's playing and he's talking at the same time, not to a camera, not to the screen, to me. I'm next to him, and like he's too young, but if he wants to do that, I will encourage him for fun. Of course, I want him to enjoy doing that. Like, Mom, I'm going to do that and this and that. And because he has been watching a lot of English speaking YouTube, he speaks English with a perfect American accent. I think he has gotten now the accent of Kindly King. I don't know where he's from, but he has a kind of accent. So yeah. And I said, Niels, do you want to take a video? No cameras, just to record the game and the voices, I mean, in the background. But he's like, no, mom, no. Okay. And I said, okay, I won't do it. So I'm not doing that. I'm respecting his opinion. But it was so fun. And then, of course, we were playing that together. And it is the first game, first experience that I have that I play together with my son. We rotate. I play now and then he plays. It's easy to handle. It's just you need the mouse and you just the WASD to just steer the fish, and you go and you find sea urchins and sea stars, and then some smaller like mini crabs or shrimps, and then you grow and you eat a bigger fish and then a bigger, and at the end you can eat, you of course it's disproportional, you get like not naturalistic, what is the word here, not in a natural way, like you grow, you become huge, and you can eat everything. And we have unlocked that. Like, I like that you allow your kids to have his own opinion. Yes, yes, I really don't like parents that put their kids and expose them in the camera, that it's not part, like, there are vloggers and vloggers, there are kids and kids, there are those that you see that it's very obvious that they're using their kids, to make it, oh, so cute, I'm going to use you because you're so cute, and you're definitely going to make people melt when they don't say that, they think like that. But there are also others that, they're just using their kids in a more natural way, not to promote that, but some more family friendly. But then again, I don't support using kids online, because even if they say, yes, I can be there on the video, they don't really understand what it means. There is one that I find it okay, as long as the kids don't complain when they're older. It's called Outdoor Boys. He's an American somewhere that he's doing outdoors activity. My son found it as well because he has three boys, but he takes two boys, and he's a very handy man in a way that he can build. He built like a cabin on the water, like on a tree plank, like big, of course, like think of it as a platform. I don't know what's the name. It's a platform, and he built a room on it where they slept on a lake, on a river somewhere. They were fishing, and they cooked it as well. So he's like outdoors, like that. Um, if you ever decide to be a partner, I will request your man. Okay. Well, I think we have pretty much same ideas and thoughts, George. So you know what's important. And so that person, the outdoor boys, is if you are into outdoor activities of fishing and they go, it's not for everyone. And I'm not saying that I enjoy all the videos, but he's not doing it to show the kids. There are videos that he's just himself. And even though I don't approve of having so young kids on videos, it is done in a more nice. I'm talking about outdoor boys. Okay. Yes. Um, so he's doing that in a family friendly way. Mm? And mostly there are some videos that he's just showing how to build stuff, and he is building stuff from scratch, like from scratch, like really. It's an empty. He has a garage. Probably he's many men fathers have him as a role model. I don't know. It's not exactly my cup of tea, and southern US somewhere, so it's that kind of Southern America, I think. So yeah. But my son likes it because they're in the river and they're fishing, and the boys are having fun. Yeah. Yes. So gaming. Yes, I'm into gaming again. I have thought about since the summer holidays. I have actually considered if I stream, would I stream? Teaching kids to get away of screens is cool. It is, and it is, of course. And it's like we try to balance it here for like, okay, we allow him, of course, to use the iPad and watch stuff, but now we leave it down and we go out. So yes, the play and socializing with other kids of his age is more important, definitely. Your son might request a brother soon. No, he can request it, but it's not coming. So he can just request as much as he wants. There's no brother coming. Yes, and when it comes to gaming, yes, I said I have some videos in this channel, long ones, and it is one of the boring type, really boring type. But I have uploaded some gaming videos here. Might do it again. I don't know. We will see if I that feed and grow fish. It's kind of fun, like really, and it is hard. There are some stages that are hard, so we will see. So that was a parenthesis, a side note from the tweets versus YouTube and live stream thing that I wanted to discuss. So it was more of like me expressing my opinion and having a casual chat. So no WordPress, no websites today. Yes. Any plans for the weekend? No. Things that I have said what I wanted to say, and I think now it's time to wrap things up. But of course, if you're watching the replay, I want to know your opinion as well. And let me know in the comments what do you feel about the change from tweets to YouTube? Do you enjoy YouTube more than tweets? I do. I'm a YouTube fan. I do see the value on tweet or the purpose of tweets, but I think YouTube is going to offer something much better to the creators. Mm. Uh, you're going to rest if allowed. Yeah. Yeah, about that. Tomorrow, maybe morning. Tonight we're going to rest, hopefully. And I could use your help in a few things, George, but that's why the coffees. But we can talk about it tomorrow. It's not nothing. Going to hang with Grimskull when we stream just to relax. Yes, Grimskull's streams are very relaxing, and I don't always get to see it from the beginning. We're always it's a time when we are like out and about. I'm from Greece, but I live in Sweden, Charlie. But Grimskull, go find him. Grimskull, as George has. Let me, yeah, Grimskull. Find him. He streams here on YouTube, and yes, they are very cool with a nice background music, and he's always fun to watch. He's always fun to watch. And George, yes, you will be here. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Charlie, thank you for joining in, even though we are at the end of today's live stream. But yeah, did I tell you about my technical issues that I had today? This did I talk about the camera with the battery? That there's no battery, and I don't know, the charger doesn't seem to charge it, so I wanted to connect it, but of course the camera was dead because the battery was dead, so I just had to put it to charge now. So I'm using my good old Logitech webcam. Of course, it's great as well. I code when Grimskull is live, but not too much to do, so I will just chill with him. Yeah, well, the ZV1, yes, Robert, it's the ZV1. And the thing is that, well, I should have put it to charge with the cable from the computer, but I didn't put the cable because it can get charged like that. And I had the camera like this. So I guess I don't know, I got trained. You like Aristotle philosophies? Ah, good. It's been a while since I did that at school. Aristotelis. But yeah, we were good back then, the Greeks with their philosophy. We were good. We were thinking. We had some brains. Now we have lost the brains. I don't. Yeah, I'm not so fond of some, not all of them. Some Greeks, the way they're thinking nowadays. We could use some philosophers, smart, bright people. But I think that the boat has sailed now. But it's good to read the old ones. Yes. Yeah. If it's the battery not holding the charge, you may need a new one, or you could get a dummy battery for continuous shoot. Yeah, the thing is that I got it is brand new. The camera is brand new. What I'm suspecting is that and this is a second extra battery. That George says you have to agree as a Greek. Yes, I know you do, George. It's not like a Sony. It's not an original. It is a brand, something I don't know, and the charger is a brand. You know, so maybe they're not the best of quality. The thing is that it can get charged on the computer if the computer is on, and I can charge it while I'm using it, putting it and like streaming from the computer, connected to the computer, because the only thing you need is a USB cable. But I need enough battery for me to open the menu and select, go to live stream mode. That's what it's called. But I couldn't even do that. Like I turned it on and it said battery exhausted. I didn't even had 10 seconds of battery. And I cannot believe that it doesn't hold the charge, the battery. As I said, it's brand new. And it's the original Sony battery. So there's something else. I'm gonna try and put it directly on the computer and charge it, or just the charger, not the battery to the battery charger. See what happens. Greek philosophers, they were really intelligent. Yes, they were. Modern Greeks are not very intelligent, let me tell you that. And George can back me up on that. I know that. Unfortunately. So I guess, Robert, I'm gonna have to put it to charge directly on the camera and see what happens. The charger, the battery charger is another brand, which it worked for a couple of times. And now I don't know if it worked or if I had forgotten the camera on and it got drained. But I guess after a while it gets shut down. Yeah, I know you say watch out because it will short circuit or explode or whatever. But I checked the specifications, they have what kind of specs. So they were similar, like the same. But it's a typical, you buy something and it was just a risk, a calculated risk. I'm going to buy something cheap and see if it works. But I think I'm going to go for a regular Sony, which is triple the price. But of course, you know what you're taking. It might have a missing protector. Well, I will see. I guess it will charge directly now from the computer. I would guess it's the charger, I guess. So it might not charge. Yeah. Yeah. I will do some tests, some troubleshooting tomorrow and see what happens. And it's a pity I didn't have it. I should have worked on it. Should have, you know, I put the live stream at 9:30 and 9:20 I was in front of my computer, but have I prepared? No. So, yeah. Well, if you want to go to the route of dummy battery, I can send you a link for you to check out. So the dummy battery, what does it do? You get for continuous shoot. You mean like just to put it to have it connected? Yeah, I will use a wall socket. Uh, yeah, the PCU gives lower power, and I will need to shut down. So yeah, either. So you mean a dummy battery just to have something in while I just have the cable connected to the camera directly? That gives power. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that can work. If it's not charged, or you have read mostly Pythagoras laws, Archimedes principle, Ev- Euclides. Is that equations? Euler's, is that Euclides, and many more. Oh, you have done more reading than what I have. Well, Pythagoras, we did that at school back in Greece, and yeah. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Robert. This one is called Jupio, Jupio Industries Ltd, jupio.com. Could it be the same? I'll send you the link. Yeah. Send it the link. You can put it here. So if someone has the same problem, you can put it. I think I accept links. I haven't disabled them. Just spam away. Send also your channels and everything. But is it Jupio? Jupio? Jupio. Has, I'm not going to try and say them. It is for Sony, the same category, the same model. Yeah. So yeah, Charlie, you have done much, way more reading than what the average Greek does, and I have definitely forgotten all of those things that we usually do when we are doing math at school. I think it says Indie Pro for the dummy. Okay, Indie Pro. Indie Pro. Indie Pro Tools provides for a selection of professional batteries, chargers, cable. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yes. I guess it's pretty much similar. And it is for Sony as well. Yep, I see it. And it is, I mean, we need, do I think about humans? I don't know. We're cool. Some of us are cool. I'm not as skilled a philosopher as those ancient Greeks to have an opinion. And the link is in the chat for others who have some challenge. So hopefully that will help. Okay, thank you, Robert. Always handy with your tech solutions. Thank you so much. But the thing is that even with a dummy for continuous shoot, I mean, it's a matter of having enough battery to turn it on, because for a second it doesn't. It's not supposed to be connected before I connect it to the computer, because I need to select a mode for that. We are all cool humans. Yes, we are. I talk machine faster and easier than humans, says George. Yes, George, you are the digital creature. Init matrix. Speaking of matrix, okay, we have to do that. No, no, that is. Ignore the past second. Have you seen the new trailer? I think I said, did I talk about it before? Have you seen the new trailer of Matrix? I'm going to talk about it until it's out in the cinema. I mean, we said we have agreed with my boyfriend tomorrow, this weekend, we're going to watch all the Matrix again. Hmm? Like, it was a great trailer, and I hope that the movie is equally cool. I mean, we talk way too much. We do. Does this mean you're giving us a red and blue pill? I don't have a pill, I have red nail polish. Yeah, it's up to you. Morpheus will be younger. Yeah. Was it really Morpheus? It looked like Morpheus. I found also a video that showed an explanation. It took a frame by frame of what was going on the new trailer and tried to give an explanation, or theories or, stuff like that. You took your pill already. Mm. I'm so excited. I should have, let me. I got your message also, Robert. Thanks. Let me put some green. Robert Lee, are you from? Oh, he's from the US. uh, let's put some green. No, wait, more green. I need something more green. Green. Not that bright though. You're from Boston. Okay. Not that bright though. That is actually a line from the Matrix, but that's not what I meant. I meant a bright light. Do you know the line? Do you know where the line is? If you recognize the line, let me make it. Yeah. I made it a bit more green, but I have that, but it's not green and it's destroying. Yeah. Well, it is as green as it can get now. Well, it can get more green. It doesn't have very dark greens, the hue. It's kind of green there. Follow the white rabbit, Neo. Yeah. Yeah. But did it change a bit the light in here? What happened? Did something happen? Let me put something, maybe not as bright. I don't think he's Greek. Are you Greek, Charlie? Good one, Robert. Mm. Hello, Mark. You and Charlie, you have entered at the kind of end of the stream, but yeah, talking about Twitch and YouTube and the people moving over to YouTube. Uh, Robert is doing Greek. Yes, he's trying, and the whole streamer culture and what's in Greek? What Robert has written above. But now we're talking about things in general, about the Matrix. Now we're talking about the Matrix. Are you a Matrix fan, Mark? Are you excited about the new Matrix 4? Robert Lee is saying in Greek, hello, Charles. You love the Matrix. Good. Then you're welcome. Of course, you are welcome anyway, but you're now even more welcome to this community here, to this chat. And yeah, we are all living in the Matrix one way or another. And I guess, I don't know, I don't want to say anything too philosophical because I don't have. It looks kind of weird, but I'm hoping it's pretty good. Yeah, I was, of course, when I saw Trinity, I was like, okay, we are here now. Yes, but I'm also hoping that it's good and that it's not a case of just an amazing trailer and a mediocre movie, but I think it's going to be good. Yeah. What are you doing? George is writing English with Greek letters. Now we have definitely entered the matrix. Uh, Matrix new part coming, right? Yes, number 4 is coming. I don't remember when it said it's going to be out, but obviously we're all excited. And oh my God, yes. So we're going to watch again. I have seen them recently, like some months ago. But yeah, we're going to watch them again this weekend with my boyfriend. 1, 2, and 3. And the important part, okay, I have watched 1 more times than 2 and 3. But the important thing is I want to focus again, um, with the architect, what the architect says, the events on 2, even though people don't like 2 and 3, they have some nice, very important storyline segments. And part 3 is it's a good one, especially it's at the end when the architect is talking with the oracle. This is something I want to remember what has happened. Really, part 3 is amazing. I wish they could load me up with some abilities. Everyone wishes that, like languages. Yeah, like some more programming skills would be good, so that I don't have to break my brain every time and ask for George's help. But yeah. But okay, people, I'm going to wrap things up here. We talked briefly about gaming. Let me know if you could be interested in seeing some gaming from here for me as well, trying to make it entertaining and fun. I downloaded Vampire the Masquerade. I'm a big fan of the game. Not the tabletop, not the D&D. I played the video game, but of course I watch on YouTube. They have D&D sessions, World of Darkness, and it's like actors they're using to promoting the books and for the D&D players. And they're having some storylines and they're doing stories sessions, D&D sessions on YouTube, and they're dressed, and they're real actors. It is like watching theater play, and I really enjoy that. And I have played on Nintendo Switch some visual novels, World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade stories, and there's a Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 under production now. I'm suggesting that, yeah, I went from Matrix to vampires. No, they're not related. But what I wanted to say is that I downloaded today, I purchased it from Steam, and I want to just before my son is sleeping, my boyfriend is watching a documentary or something. I just want to have some maybe 30 minutes to play. Well, it is the first time ever after so many years. I'm 42 years old, yes, and after so many years uh, of not having played D&D or text based RPG, I purchased one of the Vampire the Masquerade series. It's called Night Road, I think, and I want to play it. Like text. It's just you read it and you have choices, and you just the story goes. And I want to learn more about the lore and everything. You had the PC game as well. There was like 6 discs to it. Yeah, it was back then when we had discs. Exactly. I think, but don't say it anywhere else. I think I got it. It was not. Was it a copy or was it a loan? Like, I don't remember purchasing it myself, but it was back then when it was okay to, I don't know, download things magically appearing on your hard drive. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Yeah, but I remember what had 6 disc. I don't remember that having Vampire the Masquerade having 6 disc, but it was like late 90s or was it 2000? X Files game. Well, I wouldn't call it bootlegging, George. Don't go. We're not using names here, okay? We're not using names. Yeah. But yeah, has anyone played X Files game? I think I have talked about it earlier in some other live stream. It was like live actors. It was a great game with a nice riddle. I enjoyed it because I loved X Files, and it was like 6, 7 CDs as well. Yeah. And it was, insert disc 2, insert disc 3. Yeah. Yeah, you did ages ago. Yes, yes. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Scully and Mulder. Yes, correct. Mulder. But in that game, it was someone else. It was another set of agents. They were also in the game, Scully and Mulder. But yeah, yes, the truth is out there. Correct. It is. It is. It was a great game. I really enjoyed that. I remember that. I remember it had a PDA. Was it like a Palm? It was before mobile phones. You had or they had like the Nokia, that kind of Nokia. The old days, yes, when you charge your phone today and after 4 days, you still had 3 bars of battery or something. Yeah. And the phone would never break because it was made, I don't know, titanium or something. No, it was not, but it was very solid. You had a BlackBerry. Well, I had a Nokia, 3330. Before that, I had, what was it, the 92? I had all the Nokias, all the cool Nokias back then. Good old online gaming days. Yeah. At the time, I have never played back then in the 90s or early zeros. I was never into the text based RPG games. I was more FPS, shooting, Half Life, stuff like that. But now, because I really enjoy the world and the lore of World of Darkness, and because they have released text based RPGs, I said, okay, I'm going to go all in and I'm going to do that. So this is my plan for tonight before I doze off because it's pretty late. It's 10:14 now p.m. Did you ever play Half Life or Half? Yes, both. And also the Blue Shift, which is the police officer. You play as police officer. I don't remember the name. And wait, 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 because I have it here. I have that and Portal also includes Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, but of course Half-Life 1 as well. The first, yes. So I have them on Steam as well. The first, yes. Those were the days of good games, and it will never be a Half-Life 3. Yes, when Half-Life 2 was out, it was like, yeah, I know, good times. It was really good times back then. Oh, thank you, thanks. We should play. Yeah. Well, I'm also horrible as well. Yeah. Oh, good with some memorabilia, nostalgia. But okay, everyone, thank you so much. I really have to go now. It's getting late, and we need to wake up early tomorrow. You had to decrypt Half-Life 2 over the internet. It will decrypt the disks. I don't know what you are. What do you mean? You had to decrypt Half-Life 2 over the internet? Oh, you mean for security, like for piracy? That if you were doing it online, they had to. What do you mean? It's been a long time. I don't remember. I had it original. You have like 1,000 user maps. Oh my god, you are a serious Half Life fan. And those maps can be hard. Yes, Barney. Yes, yes, correct, correct. And if we think about the graphics now, pixels and squares, Blue Shift Barney, correct, exactly. It was great. It was a cool game. I remember I finished that. Yeah, cool. It was, yeah. Yes, I know we will never end talking about games because we love it so much, but I really have to go. And thank you so much. On Fridays, I go live, and during the week, I create content, I upload videos. So make sure to subscribe and like and everything. And Team Fortress, of course. Yes. the whole thing, everything. And guys, thank you so much for participating and for joining into today's stream. I really appreciate it. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and see you soon on the interwebs. Yes. Bye, Mark, Robert, George, and Grimskull, and Charles, and everyone else that joined. Good night. Good night.